Alright.
Welcome
Welcome
Jak
to
and Daxter.
Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy.
I don't think I've ever played this game.
No. I wouldn't assume so. I'm just... Don't mind me, okay, hold on.
You can turn off the vibrations?
No, I want to do a few checks. Aspect ratio, that's the one. 16 by 9, there we go.
Slightly better.
Exactly. And then sound options, FX, music. Oh, I can't. I wanted to see if there were subtitles. That was the second thing I wanted to check. So, new game. So I have not played and beat this game since probably 2002 or 3. So it's been like 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
So this should be fun.
Yeah. The only thing I know about this game is you probably watched that same video of the guy who tried to complete this game without collecting anything,
which is insane.
But also was like satisfyingly beautiful to watch.
My life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall.
And the rocks are old as shit.
Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance.
You know,
And why would he want
after we've just played 2 games that are on PlayStation 4, coming back to like an early PlayStation 2 game is
So it
weird.
seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking.
PS2 games I like.
They're not so bad.
This generation of game consoles is like the generation where like it has good art direction. Like the graphics aren't as high, but the art direction is so good that you like don't really notice it as much.
Yeah, you don't really care as
Like
much.
when you go into PS1, you're like, wow, this looks bad, and everything is weird.
And it feels weird.
Yeah, like everything's designed weird and things move weird, which I love PlayStation 1. We gotta get to playing some PlayStation 1 games at some point.
Yeah. We got a few that we can play.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, just run.
Continue your search for artifacts.
I am the bad guy.
You can tell by my robotic arm and my weird voice.
Deal harshly with any.
And she's just a dominatrix. I don't know why she's here.
We will attack it in due time.
So I like
You know, they're just really like plotting their way in here.
So from what I remember, I hope you like those established bad guys. After this opening segment, I don't think we see them until the final boss battle.
Probably. Is that Dexter?
So for anyone younger, yes, that's Dexter before he becomes the one everyone actually knows him as.
Precursor junk?
Like a weird rat thing?
He's an
What is
odd
that, dark
twin or
ooze?
something.
It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble!
No, we're fine.
Oh no.
I'll just throw this explosive thing at him. That would probably work.
Yep. No.
Man, that stung. I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened. What? Okay. I'm fine.
Yep.
Is the entire game set in the same island?
No. It's set on a much bigger island.
What
But you go to the
green
middle.
tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right.
Yes,
And
that's
then-
exactly what we did.
Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to. There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form.
The bad guy!
The Sage. But he lives far to the north.
No,
far,
the far
to the
yellow
north.
sage or whatever.
Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while.
Oh.
The only other way north is by foot
how you
through
do
the
fast
Fire
travel.
Canyon,
Yep.
but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20
You know what
power
she's here
cells
for?
to give
'Cause
me enough
I'm not
energy
sure
to
why she's
withstand the
here.
canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wild.
I recognize
just
that
waiting
voice.
for some brave
Yeah, right.
adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer.
Is she there for his
at least.
penis? Is that what's
Brave
going on
adventurer.
here?
She
You
is
two
her own
couldn't find your
independent
way out of
character,
the
thank
village
you.
without training. Before you do
But Jack
anything
really
else,
wants his dick
you
in
better
there.
go through the wolf gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, the dialogue in this is a lot funnier than I remember it being, actually. It's like pretty
Mostly
good.
because they didn't really care at this point.
Yeah,
yet.
right. So, you like that tutorial dump of all the lore just in one go? Like, they just tutorial dump the entire lore in 7 minutes.
And now they're
And
just
then
like,
they're like,
here, play
here,
the game.
yeah, now they're like, here, we're gonna tell you how to play the fucking game.
With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your
Okay, so that chick is that dude's
Daughter, yep. Which is a point that's never really brought up again.
These
Oh,
floating
okay.
egg-shaped
I
things
just
are
stopped moving, I
precursor
was like, what's
ores.
happening?
Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Power cells.
Hit it.
Got it. See, notice how it doesn't teach me how to fight anything, though. It just tells me what things are. Notice how tutorials were very different.
Power cell,
like,
the most
only a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
years ago.
precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat
Spyro
shield for
remake
your
coming?
egg or
Oh,
the
yeah.
zoomer.
So pumped.
Dude, I can't wait for the Spyro remake. I'm fucking hyped as shit about that.
If you haven't watched our Spyro Enter the Dragonfly What's in it? Oh boy. You're in for a treat. Go watch that.
So this is very Super Mario Sunshine. Like, very Super Mario
Okay.
Sunshine.
So everything is a save.
Yep. Continue. Uh-oh. When the following appears in your process, the icon moves, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
They don't tell
I
you
thought-
that before.
Yeah, I thought that, honestly, I thought that was popping up because I didn't have enough storage to save. I was like,
It
uh-oh.
would have said something in the beginning.
Sometimes
Sure.
you'll want to hit things with a greater force. To break one of these
Right.
boxes,
That's
you
what
should
it says,
jump
this
in the
one.
air and then dive down onto it. Hands
See,
first.
Notice how it doesn't give me the button prompts, though, on how to do that. It tells me that I need to do this, but it doesn't tell me what the command is to do it.
It's good when they
You
actually.
found one of my
very
star
weird.
plots. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for
These are
power
the same
cells,
people who made
but the workers must
Nathan
have
Drake
captured them
and
all.
The Last of Us, for any of the younger viewers who are like, the heck is that? The hell is this? It's the same. It's from the people who made Naughty Dog. It's Naughty Dog. So Nathan Drake and fucking The Last of Us and hello.
You know, they missed out on not making a Uncharted kart racer.
Yeah, they should have made an Uncharted kart racer. This game got 3 games in a kart racer.
I'll bet if you collect
Crash Bandicoot got
all
3
each
games in a
area,
kart
you'll
racer.
find even more power
I want to know why Nathan Drake never got a kart racing game.
Contains the energy of motion.
Last of Us still has time. They got one more game, and then they can make a kart racer. It'll still work.
They might.
I hope they do. Just the Last of Us kart racers.
So wait, The Last of Us?
Yeah, they made
this
Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, The Last of Us, and the Nathan Drake games.
Notice how each blue eco-cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
I hadn't noticed. Okay, another
This
cutscene.
is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
Yes, Derek. I don't know. So we need some blue eco now.
Is that blue eco over there?
Yes. Oh god, I almost
God.
fucking fell to my death.
That's a blue eco vent.
Really?
More
Is that what that
concentrated
is?
than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a
Do you like
full
how there was
charge
no
of blue
tutorials
eco
and
when
then
you use it.
tutorial?
No, it's a so this is how I describe it, how they do it in this game. It's a plot dump and then immediately followed by a tutorial gameplay dump, and then they never tell you how to do anything ever again after this.
Oh, that's actually, I actually
Yeah.
like that.
So like this whole first part is literally gonna be the in-depth lore of the world, followed by how to play the fucking game,
Eco caused the door to
and then literally they're just never gonna tell you how to do anything ever again.
into all kinds of
Oh, the
precursor
platforming is a little jankier than I remember, I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
Chris, that's because how many years ago was this game made?
2001 is when this game came out,
Yes.
to give you an idea of how old this is now. So that's 17 years ago.
And we're gonna timestamp this. This is we're doing this in 2018.
Yeah, so yeah, 17 years ago. It's been a while. We're like 3 years away from this being 20 years old.
energy on the ground are
Give you an idea of how old we are now.
Pick up 50 small
I remember when
green
this game came
ecos
out.
or one big green one to increase your health.
You know, this is what I kind of miss about some games nowadays.
Yeah.
The collectathons.
Yeah, collectathons are a dying breed. They still have they had two really good ones this year. They had fucking Mario Odyssey
Well,
and
that's because Nintendo.
and fucking A Hat in Time.
I've actually played that one.
It was an indie, small release indie game, but it's excellent. I played a little bit of it. It's really good. Cause you know what they nailed that most fucking people don't understand anymore?
What?
Fucking movement. They nailed the movement. I love the fucking geyser waterfalls here. Huh.
Green Sage Hut? Green Sage Hut? Green Sage Hut?
Oh no! They're all the same place.
Did you collect everything that was there? Probably not.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I mean, it's really just the tutorial world. It's kind of a straight line.
Nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jak? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're itching to get on with our adventures.
I don't know why Dexter always want to kick him across the field.
Adventure
Yeah, he's the
away
best
then.
at that.
And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
So, first off, I like this plan.
Like a Venus light tramp on steroids.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay, he's just staring at him.
Okay.
Some brave adventurers you two are. Back already and without clearing my block eco-harvesters. They're on the far side of the beach, boys.
So he essentially will tell. Oh god, I can't skip it. I thought I could.
Get
Well, it's an early PS2 game.
That's-
Why would you think?
Yeah, that's right. You can't skip cutscenes yet.
So, Kingdom Hearts is a game. I have the original copies of it, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I want to go back and play it. And then I sit there and I go, I can't skip this cutscene. I'm not gonna replay this.
They have
Hey, baby.
they have those fucking
HD remakes.
400 HD remakes now. There's more HD remakes than there are
Rule
original
number one,
titles.
I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
Is it bad that I was gonna say the same thing? I was like, you don't know what you're missing.
If you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
So again, every cutscene in this game is a literal lore dump. They just dump as much lore
Hey,
as
here's what you can do!
Hey, here's a whole bunch of shit! But outside of that, they don't really tell you too much of what to do or where to go. So we're pretty free roaming right now.
Okay.
I think I have a... Oh god, yes.
Roll!
Best fucking thing ever.
Oh, that really speeds up movement.
Right? I'm gonna be doing this a lot.
Are you not gonna talk to these people?
I'm gonna be talking to this guy.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh,
Best character.
Right?
tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you can help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
You don't even
Oh
give
my
the option of
god!
saying no?
Oh my god, it's Farmer Al! Well, it's not that they don't give you the option, it's that you can just ignore it and not do it. You don't even have to... He'll give you something if you get them all back in, but you don't really need to. Wow, this is a little more, like,
Tedious
sensitive to your direction than I remember it being. Like, if I move a little bit further than it wants, it will literally force the cow back over. What the? Go! The fuck you go? Get the
Faster!
fuck out of here!
Faster!
Nothing says fun like animal abuse. Don't take that out of context. Take it way out of context.
It's gonna be quoted there.
Oh, of course it will. Wow, it really is, like, sensitive to where you are at the cow's angle. Fucking heck. Okay, next cow. This is the fucking greatest move ever. Ah, god. Camera's not my phone now.
No. That's what I didn't work. Early, like, PlayStation games
Oh, yeah. No,
never had really great camera control. Let me phrase that. Just early games in general.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, we didn't really get excellent camera control until, like, late PS2, early PS3.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. Because, like, it's hard to control a 3D space. It's not, but...
They still don't even know what they're doing in some games.
Well, what it is that when you have a 3D environment, you need a camera that can explore the 3D world. That can be its own fucking pain in the ass.
Yep. That's why
because
some games...
the camera has to now also interact with these 3D objects, so it gets stuck on things, or it has to click through them, and then that looks weird.
Well done, my
Why they
boy.
do that
You actually
thing
got those
sometimes
things
where
back into the
in
pen.
certain
Now
places
I
you
can
can't
sleep
move the
and
cut
take
the
this
camera.
power
Yeah,
trouble.
because it just bump into too much shit.
Yeah.
Personally, I like the one that's like, if your camera goes through an object, you make that object, like, see-through. So you have, like, full control of the camera at all times, but that's also a fucking pain in the ass. Because then you have to, you know, programmatically fucking determine what should be seen through and what shouldn't be, and fucking... Then
Not
you can
gonna climb
clip
that
through
hill.
the bottom of the maps and shit.
Next to the
This hill?
thing. No,
This
the
hill?
other side.
This one?
That one too.
Yeah, this hill.
And the other one. Always. Every hill.
Every hill. So,
Check out that funky sculpture.
Oh, I almost didn't make it.
over there.
yeah, that's a funky sculpture. Oh, fuck. That's bad. You don't want to be in water in this game.
You drown.
Yeah, you drown.
And you can't also attack them. Like,
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna show you what happens in a second. Fuck! Alright, maybe it won't be in a second.
it will most likely be more than a second.
It will most likely be more than a second because my skills are lame.
They've diminished.
I have diminishing returns. I can probably just like... Okay. My controller is acting a little weird, that's why.
I'm gonna be honest, as much as you like your broken ass controller,
I love my broken ass controller.
I feel like we might need to use a different controller in some games.
Yeah, sometimes you might be right. Okay, I have 50, so actually I think I can use this.
Go crack it.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Really?
Thanks for
The oracle.
Who awakens me from my death slumber?
Reveals the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return.
What is
Present
that?
to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
He is a
Must be
legacy
Precursor
guardian
oracle
guy.
like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
So I guess I don't have enough.
Bring to me
No, you do.
Hold on.
120 precursor orbs.
Oh god,
And I
120.
will award you
Okay,
a
I do
power
not. I
cell.
definitely don't have enough.
I thought you said 20.
Yeah, I thought he said like 50 or something. So let's go for a swim.
Oh.
Yeah. That gave my sister nightmares as a child. Fucking. And you can really fuck with him because if you jump up at the right angle, he'll miss you and you can keep swimming out, but he'll keep trying. So you can really get going on that.
It's a scout fly.
Scout
It's
fly.
always in red.
Wow, you're right. God, how'd you pick up on that so fast?
Dexter told me.
Oh. I don't listen to the fucking face. I don't listen to you, fuck. What do you have to say?
Oh, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this.
Yes, Chris?
See those gears up there, boys? See them?
You're a mayor. Solve our problems. Can't just tell me not to.
That means our village has no power. The eco beam
No power?
from the jungle
Most of your village is
has been
powered by
interrupted.
fucking fire. What the fuck do you mean power?
Or these weird energy crystals.
Out and find
Right.
out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Yeah, okay.
He
Just like
is
real,
asking for less than the other guy.
just like a real politician.
Only a modest Chris.
A modest
90.
a modest 90. So, I guess we'll go figure that out soon, eventually, maybe.
Oh, there's another road down there. Another guy.
There's quite a bit to adventure here.
Hey!
Hey,
Little furry dude!
dude.
Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
His muse.
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just
I'm
can't
assuming
stop.
in the rest of the games, it's a recurring theme that Dexter thinks he's the main character.
Oh, absolutely.
Right now,
Okay.
I couldn't chisel my way out of a
There's
box.
a great line in the second game because whenever you die, Dexter gives you snark.
I just hope she's all right.
So my favorite one of his snark lines is if you die in the second game, Darkster will be like, "See, this is what happens when you drop me from the title," because they just call the Jak games after this one.
Are we?
I don't know what the hell he was just talking about.
Yeah, we gotta
Save
go
somebody.
adventure. We gotta go adventure, dude. Just adventure.
You're not gonna
You
get
don't
that
need to
extra
pay
bug
attention.
thing?
I'm not gonna do anything. We gotta go to the beach and solve a problem at the beach. I remember that. Probably. Oh yeah, I can't just... Wait a minute. Can I'm pretty sure I can kill you. There we go.
So, what do these green little orbs do?
Green is your health. When you collect 50 of them, you get a chunk of health.
Okay.
Oh my god. Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, when you collect 50 of them, you get a chunk of health.
I see.
So, and you can only have 4 chunks. Every time you get hit, you'll lose a chunk of health. It's very old school platform style. Hit detection is not as forgiving as I want it to be. Oh, that was good. I didn't know he was down there. Oh god, I forgot about those fucking things. Found an orb.
Nice.
See, it's a lot like Super Mario Odyssey. Sometimes they'll just be laying around with no real challenge at all to it. They're just there.
You're just here, everybody.
So I will probably die quite a bit in this game. Mainly because I'm hella out of practice, and 2, because I don't remember most things until after they happen. I'm starting to notice. You know, fucking not cool.
So when you die, you just get sent back to the last.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you don't lose anything?
You don't really lose anything. I should really be picking these up because I'm fucking gonna die. Okay, oh, actually, they're right there. I was like, I know the fucking health vents are here. So these are green precursor vents, and we're supposed to unclog them.
Unclog them.
They will give you instant full health, so this is just a good thing to do in general. Bang, max health.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't need those now. I can just leave them.
I'm assuming these are all over the place.
No, not really. I mean, there's definitely some here and there, but most of the time, especially later in the game, they're like, fuck you. We're not helping you.
Well, that's a little platform for you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay.
And with that precursor orb, oh, well, like this guy talk.
You have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
Yeah, Old Man's a great character. He's an ass. Anyways, we'll see you on the next part.